Proposals to add extra ID verification to the voting process are moving forward in Congress. Supporters say it is necessary to curb fraud. Meanwhile, critics say it will push more voters out of the election process. KIRO 7's Madeline Ottley is live in Renton with reaction from both sides here. Madeline?
Monique, we are talking about the SAVE Act, which just passed in the U.S. House. If this is enacted into law, it would require voters show proof of citizenship when they register to vote and have a valid photo ID when they actually cast that ballot.
The bill is passed without objection.
A proposal to add new requirements in order to vote is moving forward in Congress.
The issue has so much support because it is just common sense.
If enacted, the SAVE Act would, among other things, require Americans show proof of citizenship in person at a county election office to register to vote and require voters have a valid photo ID to vote.
It will push some of the voters off of the rolls and push many out of voting.
Critics, including Democrats and local election leaders, argue that many voters don't have necessary documents and might not be able to get them in time for the next election.
How and when will you do this? If you are working, need to take time off, need to get child care, possibly find transportation.
Washington election officials have also warned it could be administratively impossible to implement new requirements before November's election. Republicans like Jim Walsh have argued these proposals are essential to curbing fraud. He thinks Washington needs to do more to protect election integrity.
If we're not doing a good job of keeping our voter databases updated and current and accurate, we are diluting the power of each legitimate vote.
Even data that's been reported by conservative think tanks has shown that cases of voter fraud are rare. Where are you seeing data that suggests otherwise?
We know that in Washington state, there are improperly registered voters.
Walsh cited data from Washington's Secretary of State's office. We've reached out to confirm it and are waiting for a response.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for
Thursday, state and local election leaders responded to concerns about fraud.
In the last presidential election, we reported a dozen cases of what we believed were potential voter fraud. And in none of those instances were they actually not citizens.
The state says Washington's registration database is constantly updated. Only one ballot per voter is accepted, and after elections, random ballot audits are conducted too. Now, another topic that came up today, changes at the U.S. Postal Service that could delay mail processing. This was a move meant to save the agency money, but critics warn it could delay when ballots get there during an election. We've got more details on this up on our website, KIRO7.com. Live in Renton, Madeline Ottley, KIRO 7 News.